Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Tell it how it is tarot. This is going to be for the zodiac sign Libra regarding love with the person on your mind, sun, moon, rising from now until the rest of April 2020. Keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, so you guys know the drill. If you know tarot, this is not going to resonate with everyone. It could also, the energies can also be vice versa for those cross watchers out there, okay? If it doesn't resonate, check out your other moon and rising signs, okay? If you're new to my channel, welcome. I've been doing tarot for 16 years now. I am a full-time professional tarot reader in my personal life. I am a third-gen spiritual person. Some people call it pagan, Wiccan. There's tons of terms for it. I used to be on YouTube for a while, and I had a lot of tower moments. So I got off for a while, and now I am back. If you would like to help support the channel, that would be much appreciated. You could hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified for future content, and hit the like button. For those of you guys who were trying to contact me with email, that link is down below. I know a lot of people were having problems with it. I did correct that link for sure now, okay? So you should be able to reach me there. I am an energy tarot reader. So what helps me pick up the energy for your guys' specific readings is when I meditate, it helps a lot if I have some kind of where I'm focusing my energy. So yes, I try to hone in on all the Libras I possibly can, but if I had a picture or a name or just screen name, something. So if you drop a comment down below, it will definitely help me be able to meditate on your energy much better. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can always just email me something. But I know it definitely helps me as a reader when I'm trying to pick up energies to have some kind of, I flash those names, those pictures, those screen names through my meditation for your zodiac sign when I am doing that. So if you would like better chances of more clarity and accuracy and me picking up your storyline, you can email me, you can drop a comment, even if you just want to like put a heart or anything, so I can pick up your energy going forward. With that being said, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to look into, we're going to pull clarifiers. We're going to look into, their energy, your energy, certain situations you guys are going through, outcomes, feelings, thoughts, advice. We're going to look into the near future, going into the next 3 months for you guys. All right. So let us just get started. Okay, for their energy, I got that Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Doesn't have to be. For your energy, I have Seven of Cups. And for the mutual situation currently between you guys, I have the Fool in reverse. So let's start clarifying, and then we will go over that and continue on. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, please. Okay, so the person you're dealing with, I feel like, okay, clarified the Queen of Pentacles. I got the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. Okay, well, that's 3 court cards. I don't like to see that because I do get, like, there's other people involved. But for the most part, with the overall energy I'm picking up off of that, is I feel like the person you're dealing with is not a person that, at this point in stage, regardless of who they are, wants to play games. I feel like this is a person who could be focused on themselves right now. Queen of Pentacles really doesn't want to play games, though. It's either there for them or they're not. They can be very nurturing, very focused, kind of a no bullshit type of person here. And if they're getting some kind of vibe that someone's not in it or playing games or this isn't working out, they will kind of try and direct their emotions elsewhere, which I can kind of see that with the Queen of Cups here and the Page of Wands. it feels like I don't necessarily feel like that they're exploring options per se. I do feel like that this person is putting their emotions and their intentions currently, it could be into some other passions like themselves, their jobs possibly, other people they care about. If they could have family and kids that they're focusing on. But I see them trying to figure out like what pursuits will make them happier here, okay? What does concern me is that if you look at the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands, the way they popped out, it looks like they're looking at each other. Do you see that? That makes me a little concerned with the overall energy here as the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this could be your person looking at your connection, as, you know, there's a lot of emotions there. There's, you know, sentimental value there. There's, you know, just vulnerability, sensitivity type of, and wanting like that new passionate beginning. Okay. You know, this could be a person. I'm also with this, it looks like a mirror at the same time, like the way they see themselves and the way that they're coming off. So you could be dealing with a person who is trying to own their own element, you know, and in one way they're looking at themselves like they are a very caring, nurturing person. And then at the other part, there's like this, not as, you know, it's a page level, so it's not as mature as they want to be. Okay, it does look like one person's like looking in the mirror and the other side of them is looking back at them. So I do feel like there's this energy here where your person is really kind of internally maybe going within and trying to figure out where their emotions lie, because I feel like they have a lot of like they want to keep things like carefree, light, but there's also this overall energy where I want it carefree and light, but I also want it to be serious. I want it to be the real deal. I don't want to waste time and I don't want to bullshit around. You know, and I need to make sure I find the right person that fulfills me emotionally. So it's very unique there, what I got off of that imagery. Tell me about the Seven of Cups, please. I feel like with this Seven of Cups here, you could be looking at options. Or you could have a lot on your plate right now. You could be contemplating a lot of situations. Let me clarify. Okay, yeah. So you got the Seven of Cups with the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords, okay? So it feels like there's like this overwhelming feeling like, where did it go wrong? I feel like you're kind of having a ton of different thoughts and memories and kind of paths in your head, like kind of swirling around here. Kind of like you're replaying things that you could have said or you could have done or that they did or that they said. I feel like you're going through the good memories, the bad memories, and also kind of like looking back at also past relationships or connections or friendships with other people. And also kind of continuing to look forward in the future with connections that you're either going to be building or you currently are building with other people. And I feel like you're just like trying to piece it all together as a puzzle, and it's almost very overwhelming to you. There's a lot of fear and anxiety. Like, you know, like it doesn't matter. It's kind of like it doesn't matter where my life is going. It doesn't matter the good in my life now. For some reason, I can't get over the good that I had in the past. And I kind of want that back. And there's like this fear and anxiety of like, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen with this connection? What's going to happen with the new connection? Am I going to be happy again? Am I going to find that love again? Am I going to have what I'm searching for? And it feels like this just might be overwhelming and you really don't know what to do. And you could be putting so many connections on your plate, or you could be putting so many thoughts into your head that it's kind of like not leading you to the right choice or right path. I feel like you kind of need to just like breathe for a minute, set things down, kind of clear your energy, okay? Let's take a look at this Fool in reverse for the current situation between you and this person. Wow. Wow. Okay, so 3 major arcanas. I do see with the Fool in reverse that there is no current up and up with you guys. I feel like you guys might be in communication, you might not be, but regardless, I feel like it's not getting off the ground. It's either not coming together or it's not coming back together at this time. Clarified by the Lovers and the Tower. So we have Gemini energy here in Scorpio. I'm sorry, I just got stuck in a feeling, a weird one. It seems like there is a choice here to kind of let this tower fall. I'm getting this from both of your ends in this current situation. Even if you two want this or one of you wants this, it feels like at the current time, you guys are just allowing this connection at this current time to just fall apart. It's almost like if it's meant to be, it will be. I'm kind of too tired. I'm kind of too exhausted. I'm kind of too over this to want to even, like, it feels like this connection is just draining, and emotionally, like, even trying to figure it out at this point, it's just like, whatever happens. If it happens with this person, if it happens with this person, if it doesn't happen with them, like, it's just kind of like, ugh. I don't feel like a sense of, like, happiness about that either. I just feel a sense of, like, I just can't anymore. Like, whatever happens. Like, it's either going to come together or I just got to move on one way or another. And that's the kind of energy I'm getting here. Now, mind you guys, this is just right now. It doesn't mean it has to stay like this. How they feel about you. Got the Six of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords, please, for how this person feels about Libra regarding this connection for the rest of April 2020. So, how they feel about you. Got the Six of Swords, okay, and the King of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, with the Four of Wands, okay? It feels like how they feel about you is that you're kind of moving towards a new direction. Or a new, you know what? I feel like a part of them feels like you could be moving towards a new direction, or maybe they believe that you have someone else that you're kind of committing to or going towards. That's for a small few of you. For most of you, I feel like they want to come towards you. I feel like they're trying to figure out how to come back to you, but they want to make sure if they do, they come correct. And I think right now they're not exactly sure how to do that. And I feel like, now, regardless whether they do it or not, I don't know yet, but I can see how they feel. They feel like you were somebody that they could have something with. There's like this connection energetically that you two share, and they feel very warm and passionate about it. They have a lot of attraction towards you. I do see them wanting to come towards you, and when they do come towards you, I feel like what they want with you is they want a commitment. If they didn't before, or this hasn't hit off the ground, I do feel like that if they decide to come towards you, it is, like I said over here, they have this Queen of Pentacles. They don't want no bullshit. They don't want no games. I do feel like regardless of whether this happened in the past, that this person has come to this realization at this moment that they do want to make their way toward you. I feel like it's going to be a slower energy. I feel like it's not going to happen like overnight, because I feel like that this person really wants to make sure that if they do it right the first time. But I do feel like that when they do come towards you, it is with it. It's a commitment. That's what they're looking for. That's what they want. Okay, so how they think about you in this situation is the Six of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, okay? I feel like, because how they feel about you is I feel like they do want a commitment with you, Libra, but there's this sense of, because like I said, this mutual energy here is this Lovers with the Tower and the Fool in reverse. So I'm not saying you kind of screwed them over, you left them, or maybe you kept your options open, maybe you weren't fully committed to them. I'm not saying you were or weren't. But it almost feels like that this person feels like you do keep your options open. And I feel like they feel like they're not the one who has your heart. Even if they do, this is how they think of the situation, is that they feel like if they want a commitment with you and they want to come towards you. But I feel like they feel like if they did, that there would be no victory in this situation with them. I feel like they feel like this would not be a win, that they would not get out of this what they want. What they want is the Ten of Pentacles upright, and how they're feeling is with you is that, like, they'll be investing their coins in, you see how this treasure chest is upright? But you see how it's upside down? So what are the coins doing? They're going to fall out, right? And I feel like that this person feels like they're going to put the coins in from up top, and they're just going to fall out. And it's kind of like, well, if I put into this, it doesn't feel like I'm actually going to get anything back. I feel like they believe that you have too many options, or that you're going to continue to look for what else is out there and better. And I believe that this person doesn't want that. I believe that even if you're not like that, they might get some kind of sense that you are like that. And, you know, I don't know if you're just not expressing yourself, or, you know, maybe you have too many people giving you attention and it makes them weary. I'm not exactly sure, but this person just feels like you are going to continue to keep your options open and see what else is out there. And this person does not even want a connection that they're going to question. So even if you never did anything, you're giving off this energy to them where they feel like, even if they're not expressing it to you, because a lot of people don't, if they're just seeming closed off, or they're kind of angry, or they're acting a certain towards the way with you, or they're not communicating with you, it's this sense of they're almost afraid, they're kind of scared, because they just, it's kind of like, well, if I can't trust it, even if they didn't screw me over, if I can't trust the situation, then I can't invest into it. And that it's like they want to, like their heart kind of wants to go towards you, and then their brain is kind of pulling them back, okay? Okay, we still have more cards to pull around, so don't go anywhere yet. But for the current outcome for you guys mutually, regarding right now for this time, you have the High Priestess in reverse with the Ace of Swords and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like that you guys are, one or more of you or both of you are blocking your intuition on this situation. I feel like both of you, this is kind of like a mystery. Like, it's up in the air. You're not really sure what's going to happen. I feel like you guys aren't really sure how each other feels. I feel like you guys are both definitely feeling like that. I feel like there needs to be clear communication here. And I feel like there will be an opportunity to do that. But I feel like it's almost like you guys are going to hold back on actually expressing the truth. It's like, it's kind of like if someone has a plan of what they're going to say, it's like they don't actually say it when the time comes. And it feels like at this time, for some reason, you guys are going to ignore your intuition on the connection and choose not to continue to build together at this time, choosing not to continue to, Three of Pentacles in reverse is like basically saying, like, I'm bailing out on this project with my partner. I'm bailing out on this teamwork. I'm bailing out on this. But there is still the potential there. And I feel like you guys are going to communicate just to say, well, maybe we both should move on. But it's like you guys are both going to go against the grain if you do that. Like, you guys are both going to block out your intuition if you take that route. but I see that happening. I see this, I see someone here is not following, they're going against their true gut feelings or true intuition. I don't know why someone would do that, but that's what's happening here. Let's go into some advice for you. Okay, so you have the King of Pentacles, okay? So now we have the Queen and the King of Pentacles here on the board. So this is a power couple connection. This has the strength, the ability to be a power connection, okay? Clarify this King of Pentacles. The advice with the King of Pentacles is always, like, not to rush. Literally, the advice, if I could just sum it up, I could go on and on about it, but, like, it means don't rush. Don't rush into decisions. Don't rush into feelings. Don't rush on trying to fix this or make it come together. Maybe this is spiritually divided or guided, and this is meant to happen in its own time. Maybe there's lessons, you know, that you guys cannot see for the current moment, or other people that are meant to enter your life. I do sense a power couple connection off of this, though. Yeah, so I feel like you're wanting to decide whether to move on to something else, or you're wanting to decide whether just to jump in this and try to get your person back. And your advice is not to. Your advice is just don't rush right now. It doesn't mean that you have to make zero movement, okay? But Pentacles are very slow an approach. So it's not saying like hold, stop, don't do anything. It's just saying don't rush. Clarified by the 10 of Wands and the Judgment in reverse, okay? So do not rush into making a decision, because you might make the wrong one, okay? And I feel like it is causing a lot of stress on you, because I feel like in one way or another you are ready just to like kind of rip the Band-Aid off. Like, I'm ready to get this over with. I'm ready to either move on or get out of this or go somewhere else or jump in and get my person. I feel like this decision that is coming up is putting a lot of burdens on you and a lot of stress. And the universe is saying, just breathe, take it slow. It's okay. Not everything has to happen overnight. Some things, the buildup is what is needed to come back together, okay? Good things take time. Do not rush a situation. There needs to be more time here. And you're thinking, okay, well, how much time? That's not for me to decide. As long as it takes. You know, every day you go without talking to this person, or if you are talking to them and you're taking a step back and you're looking at things for what they are, every day you do this, there might be some kind of new feeling or new opportunity or new something that shows itself that you need to see for the good or the bad of this connection that will ultimately help you decide. Maybe it's just self-growth. Maybe both of you are just growing as individuals, and if you come back together right now, you're going to halt that growth, which is ultimately going to stop the growth of the connection, okay? Let's take a look at what is coming towards you, or what you need to know for the near future, good or bad, anywhere from now the next 3 months. Could be tomorrow, could be today, could be 3 weeks, 3 months, okay? And keep in mind, you guys can always change the future, okay? Future is never set in stone. Okay, so for what you need to know, or what's coming towards you in the near future, is 8 of Wands in reverse with the High Priestess and the 4 of Cups in reverse, okay? So it feels like to me that there was some kind of delay in growth, some kind of delay in communication here. I feel like in one or more of you, it might have sparked some jealousy, some being impatient, but I feel like what's happening is the intuition that was blocked in the current outcome is starting to become awoke. And someone is starting to finally listen to their intuition here about the opportunity that they are missing with their Libra. It could be vice versa. It could be that you're realizing you're missing an opportunity with this person, this connection. And I feel like you're going, you whichever side you lay on, because I'm not sure who ended this. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure if someone just wasn't willing to commit. But whatever side you're on here, someone, you or them, is going to start really listening to your intuition and realizing the opportunity that they're missing out on, and realizing, you know, that they don't really like this no more. They don't like it. They don't want it, you know. And I feel like somebody's going to start doing what they need to do to correct that, okay? I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you, messages from the universe. Okay. All right. So what we have here is we have adrift, letting go and allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Okay, so adrift. See the mermaid just like in the sea? And then we have reflection in reverse. What you contemplate and can actualize. All right. So what this is telling me is that right now it is saying to let things, with this adrift cards, the universe is saying, for right now, it is time to let things be what it is, what it is. There is this sense of calmness that is going to come over you, of just letting things be. And whatever happens, it's like you're just letting the sea take you wherever it needs to take you. Is it going to take you to shore? Is it going to leave you out in the middle of the sea? It's kind of like, I don't know, but I'm just going to let things happen naturally. I'm just going to let everything go. I'm not going to try to control it. And once you let go of that control and the wonderings of the what ifs will happen, there will be this sense of peace that comes over you, and things will work themselves out. With reflections here in reverse, I feel like you might not be seeing, and that's so weird, right? Because in the beginning I had this weird mirror, like weird thing. I feel like somebody here with this reflection in reverse is not seeing themselves for who they really are. Not seeing the worth, not seeing what they can bring to the table. And also like the bad, not seeing the flaws and what they can fix and what they can improve. And I feel like it holds themselves back from, whether that's you or them, holds themselves back from actually having the courage to change what they need to change and be who they need to be and do what they need to do. But like I said, I feel like you're having this drifting energy where you're just going to let things be as, you know, they are. The bottom of the deck here is I got vulnerability. You see how that merman is holding that mermaid? It's kind of like it says open your heart, allow yourself to be tender. So I feel like, you know, with this adrift energy too, it's kind of like, it's not saying when you're letting things be to let them be, like whatever happens, but it's not saying to close yourself off either. I think it is saying to be vulnerable. So when that chance arises for you to just, you know, part of letting things be the way they are is allowing yourself to feel what you feel and allowing yourself to be and acknowledge your true feelings. You know, sometimes people get weary and they're kind of afraid to tell people how they really feel. And it's saying you need to be vulnerable. You need to let things just be as they is. Stay truthful. Stay honest. Because whatever happens, right? But you're only going to get guided to the right island or the right shore if you're completely being vulnerable and honest with yourself and with the situation, with other people, with how things happen, okay? Anyway, That is what I have for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Much appreciated. And until next time, guys, love you. Ciao.